Yeah, we're getting an update from our local law enforcement because we're talking about homelessness. It's still a public health crisis here in San Diego County. We know law enforcement agencies have been very busy responding to calls with public safety issues. Joining us live for more insight on this issue, Sheriff Kelly Martinez and Lieutenant Nathan Rowley. Thanks, guys, for coming in. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's been a lot of changes going on with the whole homeless encampment ban, the city's enforcement of that. How is this impacting the county here, Sheriff, and how much time and resources are you dedicating to the homelessness crisis?
Yeah, you know, a few years ago we started our own homeless assistance resource team, and that's what Lieutenant Rowley is in charge of managing, so he'll talk about that in a minute. But, you know, San Diego City does have a homeless encampment ban that they're starting to enforce. It hasn't affected our department at all so far. They haven't booked anyone into our jail on that ban or anything like that, and our communities are very different from what they're experiencing downtown. So.
Okay. And Lieutenant, yeah, how does this work? Tell us a little bit about the unit and what is happening on our streets now when it comes to homelessness.
Absolutely. Well, when it comes to our HART team, we take a resources first approach. Essentially, we want to make sure that those folks who are experiencing homelessness have the resources they may need to live their day-to-day lives as comfortable as possible. And we also have a hotel voucher program that we're able to house those folks temporarily that are just looking for a step up to move on to the next stage of their life.
So it's a compassionate approach, right? These are people that are going through a lot in their lives, and they are given some warnings, right? There's some, and then told about resources, right? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so our team just really specifically gets to know and build relationships with the homeless population in our communities and build that trust. And we've been able to place a lot of people in homes and in permanent housing through that program. So it's worked out really well. Our HART team right now is just working in our unincorporated areas, but we do work with our cities. We have 9 contract cities that we provide public safety services for, and we work with those cities as well.
And Lieutenant, I think there's this stigma out there that when you guys see the homeless, you arrest them, you put them in jail. That's furthest from the truth of what happens. Can you walk us through kind of the steps of what happens when you approach the homeless out on the streets?
Absolutely. I can't say that that's something, a stigma, if you will, that we're constantly having to fight back against, because it's just not true. We only arrest those folks that commit crimes, and homelessness is not a crime. So when we're interacting with these folks or meeting them for the first time, we're really just getting to know them and trying to understand what needs they may have and what type of resources that we or some of our non-governmental organizations or other county departments might be able to connect them with. So really it's just getting to know them and then helping them out, and then we just try to find the needs that they need, as well as like some of the folks that own private property that they may be camping on. And just we're trying to find the best resource for everybody so that we can get everybody into the best situation we can.
It's nice, Sheriff, to have a HART team like this that's available, right? That's nice to know that that's staffed. How is staffing going? Everything?
You know, we're always recruiting.
Yeah, right.
Go to our website, and we've really ramped up our process, so it's much quicker now. We have like 163 job classifications. We welcomed 30 employees to the department yesterday.
Okay. Oh, great.
And we've got a couple of academies graduating next week, so it's going pretty well. We can always use people, though.
Awesome. We had female law enforcement out at the Padres game yesterday. Can you tell us a little bit about that event?
Yeah, it was really fun. Women in law enforcement throughout the region all were invited to the Padre game. A lot of the women went out on the field last night in uniform, and one of our deputies, I was really proud, sang the national anthem.
What deputy was that?
You know, do you know which deputy?
I forget.
Yeah,
okay,
so,
I hear she had a great voice, though.
She beautiful voice, and then one of our women deputies got to throw out the first pitch, and she got the ball signed by Machado, I think. So it was really
celebrating
really nice,
our females in law enforcement.
And it was a big win by the Padres.
That's right. See, you guys are the lucky charms. Lieutenant Sheriff, thanks so much for coming in. We always appreciate everything you guys are doing for our homeless population, as well as just our county and our constituents here. Thanks for keeping us safe.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Stay with us, everyone. We're taking a quick break. We'll be right back with your updated headlines and your updated forecast. Keep it right here.